Yo, what is up, everybody? Tuesday night Q&A hangout. We're going to talk Chiefs, look at what wide receiver options are left, and we'll just see where the Q&A, all the questions, and all you guys take us over the next couple of hours. But first, oh my gosh, nothing like hitting the wrong button. I definitely hit the countdown button, and I was like, no, not that button, you dillweed. So when I do dumb stuff, I refer to myself as a dillweed as well. So spam dillweed in the chat because I definitely hit the minute-and-a-half countdown. Dude, you know what's funny? Since I haven't streamed since Friday, I feel like it's been forever since I've live streamed. I'm so used to streaming like 3-4 times a week. The Tuesday night, I'm like starting to feel rusty. Somebody said, why did DeAndre Hopkins block you? Dude, I have no idea. So, yeah, no idea. I went to go to D-Hop's profile the other day when Charles Omenihu tagged him. I was like, oh, I've never even really looked at DeAndre Hopkins' Twitter before. It said DeAndre Hopkins has blocked you. I was like, oh, okay. I've never talked to him before. I've never added him, never conversed with him, so who knows? Who knows? Yep, Twitter's going crazy because there was some Justin Ross news on old Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw him running. I'll screen share it, but yeah, I think Justin Ross is trending on Twitter right now, and I guess it's because of a 6-second screen recording. Whoa. Hello? Where the heck? Can you guys still see me? What is going on? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess it's because of a... Here, let me share my screen and show you. It's this screen recording. It's like 6 seconds long. It's literally Justin Ross running up a hill. Lil Bra locked in on another level right now. So he's running up a hill, and everybody freaked out on Twitter. I trolled saying that he's going to have a 1,000-yard season confirmed after that video. But obviously I was just kidding. I have no idea how he's going to do, but I am rooting for the guy. You can do that, K Wayne? I cannot. I cannot do that. Hi, Cole. You're a little bit late, says Miles. Bro, I'm trying out here, man. Trying out here. Do you think Justin Ross still will go off, says Chiefs fan? Bro, I haven't. Dude, we'll see. We'll see. As of right now, I have literally zero idea. What's up, Blind Justice? Laura said, sorry, but the Chiefs suck. Okay. I mean, bear down. Okay, I mean, the Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. So, all right, Laura. You poor little lady. Justin Ross running up the hill's fire. He was afraid you were going to leak he's signing with the Chiefs, says Tommy. No, I have no idea, to be honest, why. You should tweet Pat Mahomes about what? Twitter's whack. It's a weird... Yeah. Pardon me, I popped in mid-combo. D-Hop blocked you? Yeah, but I have no idea why. I don't even know how long I've been blocked. I just went to his profile and saw I was blocked. I've never talked to him before on Twitter. I never tagged him. Nothing. I have no idea. Yeah, Justin Ross is still signed to the Chiefs on a reserve future deal. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cole, what's your super early Super Bowl 58 matchup? Oh, man. Chiefs versus Lions. Book it. Let's go. Since Gardner Johnson said, I think it was him saying the Lions are going to go to the Super Bowl. I think he said that. I hope we can draft Hyatt from Tennessee, says Breyer. Cole, it felt like forever since you were alive. These D-Hop rumors have been crazy lately. Yeah, I did a YouTube short. I didn't really talk about it in my video today, but I did a YouTube short earlier today talking a little bit more about, D-Hop to the Chiefs. Just rumors are heating up. It's nothing solid. I did see something else earlier about it. DeAndre Hopkins. Let me look real quick on Twitter. DeAndre Hopkins was tagged. Well, okay, so Ian Rappaport said, all right, let's go to this real quick. So Ian Rappaport said, as the status of Cardinals star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins comes into focus, talks are ramping up among interested teams. Sources say, similar to Brandon Cooks, a trade would likely mean an altered contract. But there was somebody else talking about different teams interested. This is Benjamin Albright. Said, teams I'm told are interested with the possible capital to pull off a trade for Hopkins include, but are not limited to, the Patriots, the Giants, Titans, and Falcons. He said include, but aren't limited to. So obviously Chiefs, he could definitely be the Chiefs could definitely be in the mix there for D-Hop. I will say this, and I talked about it in my video today, guys. The Chiefs have no money right now. I mean, they have like $4 million or something like that. I mean, if you talk about like leftover money after the draft, you're gonna have to save a few $1,000,000 for that. They only have I think over the cap said they have $9.5 million, but it hasn't included the contracts of Mike Edwards or Drew Tranquill. It does have Nick Allegretti in it, but dude, the Chiefs don't have a lot of money. They could still probably make some smaller signings, but if they want to make a bigger splash signing, I think they're going to need more money. So I talked about that in my video tonight, that you probably got to extend Chris Jones, or you've got to do something to free up a little bit more space. And you can kind of maneuver around the cap a little bit, and I'm not an expert by any means, but they're getting a little tight. They're getting a little tight for money, basically. Yo, Becky with the gifted. Yo, I saw your email today. I don't have that bottle in. Becky sent in 100K bottle or something. I will definitely make sure all the engraving and stuff is right before opening it, and I'll make sure I'll open it on stream, actually, Becky. But yeah, we don't have it yet. Chiefs have $9.5 million as of right now. Just checked over the cap. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, for sure. But you're like, again, you could make some moves before the draft. You just need money before you're able to pay all the rookies that you draft. So they have $9.5 million. Once the 2 contracts hit for Drew Tranquill and Mike Edwards, that'll take you down a couple more. You got a little bit of room, but you need more. If you want to make a bigger signing, I would think. We'll see, though. James said, how long are you going to let the beard grow? I mean, I trim it every couple weeks. It stays about like this all the time. About like this. William said, who we getting? Well, I don't know. I put obviously the 2 highest talked about players on the thumbnail. You've got Odell and you've got DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, as of right now, Becky. Speaking of tight, I got 1 check this month because of payroll changes at work. So this and the 1 gifted is it. Hey, Becky's always raining blessings down. Appreciate that. All good. No worries at all. Payroll changes at work. Dang, that's stressful. That'd be like, YouTube changing the payroll up. I only get paid once a month from YouTube, and it's a month late. So I'm getting paid in a couple days for February. It's kind of late. Yo, Chris with the 5. Let's go, dude. But yeah, I don't know who we're getting, William. We could take a look at the current free agents. There's not a lot of wide receiver free agents.
And go get it.
Obviously, there's Odell Beckham Jr., which he just had a workout recently. The Chiefs were there. He dropped a video.
Grim Reaper. And go get it.
Let me see. Let me turn this up. Yeah, he dropped a video highlighting his workout. He looks good. He looks healthy. He said he's not exactly where he wants to be yet. But yeah, I mean, he looks good. But there's not a whole lot of elite wide receivers in free agency. I mean, we'll just put it that way. Now, the reason why Odell and DeAndre Hopkins are talked about so much is because they're probably two of the splashier, bigger names. And obviously DeAndre Hopkins, he's not even a free agent. The Chiefs would have to, trade for him. So, yeah, we could definitely talk about that a little bit. Justin with the 5 said Lions are an interesting team. Should be a good matchup when Chiefs and Lions meet in 2023. Lions could also go all the way with how weak the NFC is. Yeah, my way too early Super Bowl pick was Chiefs versus Lions, but I don't know how serious I am there. But yeah, man, you never know. The NFC is a interesting conference. It's just Cole said, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, let's go, man. Appreciate that. Yep, thanks for that 5, Justin. Appreciate it. The beard's going to get as long as the Naked Hermit and Life of Brian. I've never seen that movie. Naked something. Hermit? DK Metcalf still on the table? No, I don't think so, James. I mean, I guess the Chiefs could trade for him, but he's going to demand a lot of money. I mean, he just got extended by the Seahawks last year, I think. Jeremy with the 5. What's up, Cole? Love your content. Keep being awesome. Yo, thank you, man. We just hit 100K last week, so that is freaking nuts, man. That is nuts, and I'm just, I'm super humbled and grateful. We got the channel verified, so I will say this to everybody watching. I have a check mark now next to my name. If anybody ever comments on your comment saying you won a PS5 or you won this or you won that, if they don't have a verified check mark like my channel now has, it's a scam. Okay, and I'm never going to gift you a PS5 and ask you to text me and then ask for $150 for shipping. So don't do that. But I got the verified check to help hopefully add legitimacy to my name in the comments because, there's people making like fake accounts of me pretending, when the Damar Hamlin situation happened, there was somebody making a fake account saying I'm stealing all the money given for that stream and keeping it to myself. But dude, they made it look like me. It was kind of weird. But now that I have the check mark, that's not going to be a problem. Yeah. No PS5. See ya, Hunter. GG. Yes, sir. Extra Meta said, what do you think is more likely, D-Hop or Odell? I mean, part of that has to do with the trade negotiations for D-Hop. If the Texans, or not Texans, geez Louise, I'm stuck in the past, I guess. If the Cardinals won't budge and they want that day 2 pick, I mean, the Chiefs' day 2 pick is later in the second round, so, maybe they'll give it up. But I've gotten some flack because I've said I don't know that I would, I would value D-Hop at a second round pick. Brandon Cooks just got traded for a 5th and a 6th. And he's 29. He's not D-Hop, so don't get it twisted there. But how do you go from a 29-year-old receiver that has had multiple 1,000-yard seasons like D-Hop? Again, he's not D-Hop. But they traded him for a 5th and a 6th. And D-Hop's going to demand a 2? I don't know. Jalen Ramsey, top 5 corner in the NFL. He got traded for a 3rd. Now, Jalen Ramsey, I think, from what I understand, basically said, I want traded to the Dolphins. I don't care what happens. Make that happen, please. But, yeah, we'll see. What's more likely? I mean, if you could get D-Hop for even a 3rd round and a later round pick or a 4th round and a later round pick, I mean, that's intriguing. D-Hop already said he'd be willing to kind of renegotiate his contract or work with the team on his current deal. And then you saw the Brandon Cooks contract was interesting once he got traded. Let me see if I can pull that up and see it quickly. Brandon Cooks contract. Yeah, look at this. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to work exactly like this with the Chiefs if they traded for D-Hop, but look what the Cowboys did once they traded for him. They restructured Brandon Cooks' contract. turning $8 million of his $12 million base into a signing bonus. His salary is now $4 million. He'll count $6 million against the cap. He is still making the $18 million he was guaranteed in 2023, with Houston paying him $6 million. So they're not the same contracts. I don't even know how close they are in comparison, but I'm just saying the Chiefs could finagle some stuff around and make it happen. You know, if Odell keeps looking healthy and you know, that is honestly an option too. He's not going to require draft capital. He's going to want a multi-year deal, which, you know, maybe the Chiefs could be like, look, man, we'll give you a 2-year deal with an out after one, basically, because we're the Chiefs. You want to come chase a ring? You know, let's go. Now, Odell's got a ring, so he doesn't necessarily have to want one, you know, another one. So I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I'm going to ask you, actually. We're going to do a poll. What do you think is more likely? So this is less of what do you want and more which scenario do you think is more likely? Or Odell or D-Hop? Let me know. Lucas with the 5. Let's go. Scott said, I'm sick of this free agency. Hey, man. I wish there was some other stuff to talk about, you know. But I do like I'm intrigued that the Chiefs need wide receivers, or at least one, because I do like talking about that. It's fun to me. But I am happy with some of the moves that they made. The safety, Mike Edwards, Drew Tranquil, the coverage linebacker. He is a converted safety to linebacker back in college, obviously former Charger. What else?
And go get it.
Who else did we get? We got Jawan Taylor. It's an interesting signing. And then, of course, we got Charles Omenihu, which I have a funny story about Charles Omenihu in just a second. Lucas with the 5. Thanks for the content, bro. Favorite channel. Why the hell haven't we signed McKinnon yet? Okay, so McKinnon, because he's a vet, he's probably going to sign pretty late. The Chiefs signed him very late last year. I don't even, was it July? He had core muscle surgery, though, and then signed way late. But sometimes, man, the vets in the game, they're the very last to get signed. I mean, think about the Chiefs added a few people, like right at the very end. It was Jerick McKinnon. It was Carlos Dunlap. It was the big boy. What's the big boy's name? Nose tackle. I can't think of his name. Somebody in the comments probably knows. But they all got added super late. And I think that's when McKinnon is going to get added, is going to be later. Yeah, Pascal. Charles not a Omenihu. Yeah, that's a funny story. Yeah, we'll definitely pull that up. Yo, Raphael with the 4 months. Is it bad that we haven't done a lot and we're still looking like the best team in the West, with Denver being bad, Vegas staying bad, and LA imploding? You know what? Next week, we're going to do a podcast or a live stream with a special guest, Brandon Perna, and we're going to talk about AFC West moves. That's going to be a fun one. So I'm going to get with him on the time, the day and the time, but we're going to talk all the AFC West moves and kind of, obviously, he's a bit biased as a Broncos fan, hates the Chiefs, but we'll have a realistic look at the moves around the AFC West and kind of talk about what each team is looking like and how it's shaping up, at least before the draft. Since I'm on the announcement trail here, 2 other things. Tomorrow night, so today's Tuesday the 21st, Wednesday the 22nd, 8 p.m., I'm going to go live with Daniel Harms from RGR. First collab with anybody from RGR. We're going to go live, do a little bit of a Q&A with you guys, but we're just going to talk Chiefs offseason, free agency, and then I'm going to kind of pick his brain about the draft a little bit. That is a weakness of mine, and I told you guys I am studying, or beginning to study, but I want to start bringing people in that know a little bit more than I do and just kind of talk thoughts. I'm gonna reach out to a few other people as well, but those are 2 things. And then Aaron, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Let's go. And then
Grim Reaper.
The draft event. If you guys want a ticket to the draft event, get one, because there's 10 left, or less than 10. Last I checked, there was literally 10 left, and then it's sold out, and we're at capacity. I literally can't bring any more. So get one if you're able. I will also say this, in the members-only live stream that we're going to do this week at some point, probably this weekend, we're going to give away 4 tickets to the draft event as well. So we're going to do that Greg Coleman, the legend of the channel, bought 4 extra tickets to give away. So that is super exciting. And if you're in here and you're like, well, what is this pre-draft event? It's a hangout at Boulevard Brewery. I literally rented out, me and Danny, my wife, we rented out the rec deck at Boulevard. It holds 150 people. It's got games, beer on tap, a barbecue dinner. It's a 3-hour hangout. And yeah, we booked it. We fronted all the money. And we're like, well, if we charge tickets this much, we'll make our money back. And I'm not looking to make a bunch of money on the event. Just, break even or close to. We're giving away. We have some stuff to give away. We went to the Chiefs Pro Shop and we got some stuff. So it's just a time to hang out. So there's only 10 tickets left, and it's in the link is in the description. It's register.hbtchiefs.com if you're interested. If not, no worries at all. But there's less than 10 tickets left, though. It's going to go quick. So there was the announcements. We're going to do something with Brandon Perna soon. We're going to do something with Dan Harms tomorrow. We'll probably do something with Ryan as well eventually here. He's busy, but me and Dan been chatting. We've been talking about collabing for a while. And then, yeah, the draft event is very soon, so I'm super excited. So it looks like, according to you guys, I'm going to go back to this poll in a second, but 228 votes, 70% think, that's what I was going to say, 70% think D-Hop is the more likely option than Odell. Chris Wright with the 3 months. What's up, man? Let's freaking go. Membership. Odell. OBJ is no longer Orlando. I got to get that out of my head. He's gone with the Bengals. 1 year prove it, $9 million, 6 guaranteed. I mean, I feel like he wants more than a 1 year deal, but I bet the Chiefs could work some magic there. But I do like that. I like that because it's only a 1 year risk. If the Chiefs sign Odell and then go early in the draft for a wide receiver, or I was just watching a couple draft videos on wide receivers before I went live. Again, just trying to study up on where the Chiefs' needs are and like position-wise. And there's going to be plenty of receivers available in the second round. So I'll be curious to see if the Chiefs trade for D-Hop, that second round pick's gone, and they're at the back end of the second round anyway. So yeah, certainly interesting what the Chiefs could do. Aaron, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Stephanie with the 5. Thanks so much for doing what you do. This draft is so boring. Hoping for D-Hop. If not, whatever. I believe we still got McKinnon. Thanks so much, Stephanie. The draft for me, it's not even boring for me. It's kind of overwhelming. There's just so many guys to study, and the Chiefs are only going to get a handful of them. So it's kind of overwhelming to me. I'm over here trying to do a YouTube short every day, a daily video almost every day with Chiefs news, updates, and moves and free agency. And then we're doing live streams with different people. And then I'm like, oh yeah, now I have to study the draft. So it's pretty overwhelming, but it's fun. I'm blessed to be able to do what I do, and I'm definitely excited about it. Will you ever do a live stream with the Chiefs player, says Brian. Honestly, man, I've reached out to a few different Chiefs players. I have had one that said he would love to do it. I won't say who, because if it doesn't work out, well, I don't want people to be like, well, what the heck happened there? I have asked a few Chiefs players. One responded. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I mean, I would love to, as many as available or would be interested. But dude, even though I've got, 100,000 subs now, it doesn't mean much to play. That doesn't mean anything to players unless the players themselves, like that individual players, like trying to grow his YouTube channel. Well, then I could be like, yo, dude, I got 100,000. We could get it rolling. Like, come plug your channel. But yeah, let me go. Hey, you guys got to see this before I forget. I want to show you this brief chat that I had with YouTube support. So I got invited in an email today to join the YouTube Shorts creator community. It was legit, but I reached out to support to make sure it was legit and not a fake email. But look at this, look at this conversation with this guy. It's pretty funny. It's short, but look at this. He said, this is today. Hi, my name is Charles. How are you doing today? So I said, hi, Charles, I'm great. Is your last name Aminahue? Just kidding. He's the newest defensive end of the Chiefs, though, a great signing. And his response was awesome. I wish I could be as good as Charles Omenihu. I just thought that was fantastic. You know, this is just a YouTube creator support chat guy. And his response to me was fantastic. So I thought you guys would appreciate that. That was having me laughing. Dean Bishop's late for class. DJ Chark is a better pickup. I mean, DJ Chark is definitely an option. I'm a little worried about his injury history, but it's not as bad as Odell's. But he visited the Panthers, and there's been literally zero talk about the Chiefs being interested. It's smokescreen season, so that could mean nothing. The Chiefs could be interested. I think DJ Chark is actually, that's one of the better options left in free agency. The problem is, there's just been no whispers. No whispers of the Chiefs being interested. I mean, there's you got Nelson Aguilar, DJ Chark, Byron Pringle. I think Jarvis Landry might be going to the Chargers. He shared a photo the other day with lightning bolts. So he might be going to the Chargers. Who else? Isaiah McKenzie just signed with who? He just signed with the team for a year. I can't remember who it was. McCole Hardman's still available. Who else? I mean, I'll show you guys the screen. I know I've got a couple of donos, but we'll definitely get back to that. I mean, here's some of the available guys. Here's the most of the guys that have been signed. Lazard, Jacoby Myers, Smith-Schuster signed with the Patriots. Thielen just signed with the Panthers. You got Robert Woods, Darius Slay. So all these guys signed, okay? You have Isaiah McKenzie signed with somebody today. I'm trying to remember who off the top of my head. Maybe somebody's commenting it in here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I like DJ Chark. If we're going to go by age, I mean, McCole, but he doesn't really fit like what the Chiefs are losing in Juju. McCole doesn't fit that. But if they want to bring McCole back, I'm not going to complain. I'm just saying, DJ Chark, I like that. But I mean, I don't know a lot of these other guys just like by looking at them. Justin Watson, D-Rob coming back, Byron Pringle. Oh my gosh, you could bring back the whole gang. Odell, Marquise Goodwin. I mean, these guys are getting, Julio's 34, T.Y. Hilton 33. So I'd go third round on D-Hop, second top, says K Cook. Jalen Ross. Who is Jalen Ross? You talking about Justin Ross? Sorry, I was reading a comment that said, is Jalen Ross? I wasn't making fun of you. Yeah, Justin Ross, he's still with us. John Ross, Jalen Ross. Imagine if Pringle comes back, says Rachel. What's up, Rachel? I bought one of Rachel's mugs. I don't know when it's coming, but we got the mug. I think it's been made, and we'll see it soon. When I get it in, I'll show you guys on a live stream. It's pretty sweet. I'm excited to show y'all. Yo, Brian, with the 1 month, you should see if Pacheco will go on stream. I mean, I could definitely reach out. I cannot confirm or deny if I could get that guy on. That would be fun, though. That'd be a lot of fun. We need Tony on stream. I reached out to Kadarius Toney, but he's not easy to get a hold of. But I did reach out. Yeah, McKenzie's a Colt. Thank you, Big Chief. Yeah, the Colts. That's who it was. Thank you. Everybody's saying Colts. My bad. Laura said, I'm your biggest hater. Well, how about this, you little loser? See you later, you bum. Give off some weird energy. Just come in here and this is all you've been saying all day. Like, go hang out in the Bears live stream. Go do something else, you little dillweed. Done with you, Laura. I don't even like that name. Just kidding. Michael. Thought I had to work during your event, but plans changed and I just snagged one of the last tickets. Hey, let's go, Michael. Yeah, someone said I'm excited for a Minihue. Yeah, I'm definitely excited too. Cole, did you see Drew Tranquil's number is the same as Joshua Williams? Yeah, it's either a placeholder jersey, but I did see today Drew Tranquil's jersey number that he was holding up with the Chiefs is 23. And obviously, that was Joshua Williams' number. I'll show you the screen. So, this is either just like a placeholder jersey, okay, and he'll figure it out later, or that's really his new number, and Joshua Williams could be switching numbers. Some have speculated that Joshua Williams could switch to number 2. He was number 2 in college, so I don't know, but I did see that. Justin Ross is fire, says Mr. Pryor. That rhymed. Let me see. Let me catch up with the chat here and make sure I'm all good. James with the 1 gifted. Yo, thanks so much, man. I don't think I shouted that out. I appreciate that a ton. Brian, thanks for the membership renewal, brother. Everybody's spamming dillweeds like crazy. Sky Moore is definitely the one that said maybe. No, I wish. I have not been in contact with Sky Moore, but that'd be awesome. It's not a receiver. Yo, Becky said the coffee is fire. Oh, you enjoy the coffee? Let's go. I'd be drinking that almost every day. Brand said take a permanent lap. Charles, my last name could be used as a question, a Minihue. Exactly. I did say when Charles got off the live chat, the YouTube support chat, I said, you did a great job today, Charles, not a Minihue. Just so we could clear that up. Sent it to the studio for its final firing. Okay. Awesome, Rachel. No rush. No rush at all. If you're going to trade for D-Hop, what would you give the Cardinals for him? I mean, I am no expert. I feel like a second-round pick is a lot. I know they were asking that for D-Hop, but you would think a third. Brett Veach is going to work it, man. But, dude, I would be surprised if the Chiefs gave up a second-round pick for him. John Clifford, hello, HBTC family from Colorado Rockies. Start thinking draft. Yeah, we're getting there soon. About to turn that page. Did you hear Patty's going to the Cowboys? Patty who? Patty Mahomes? I mean, I understand Dak is about, as mid as a Marlboro Red, but it's not happening. Cole, do you think Tony will pop off this season, said Bob? Bob the Cat? What's up, dude? I mean, I hope so. I mean, as long as Kadarius Toney stays healthy, he's getting 1,000 yards from scrimmage. You just got to watch those hammies and those joints, and hopefully he gets the proper offseason training. Dude, if he played all 17 games, or even 15, he's getting 1,000 yards. Cole, a third-round pick or fourth? Well, I'd prefer a fourth for D-Hop. I mean, the Chiefs have to take his contract as well. You know what I mean? So the Chiefs will definitely try. I think if the Chiefs are serious about a D-Hop move, the longer it takes, the better in theory that it's going to be for the Chiefs. How do you attend the draft, said Gregory Gaming. You just register for a ticket. Yeah, register for a ticket. It's free. Health is the key. Exactly. Who said that? Exactly, Casey Harold. Big Chief in. Cole, do you think you obtain a press pass and interview the Chiefs during regular season and build the channel even bigger? I have no idea how to get a press pass. I've also heard that they're very, very particular about who they give their press passes to. And a couple of the independents that even have press passes. So Matt Derrick of Chiefs Digest, maybe even Pete Sweeney of Arrowhead Pride. They've got bigger connections now, but some of those guys are actually grandfathered in. So from what I understand, they don't even let new independents in there anymore. They're all grandfathered. Now Arrowhead Pride's, I think with SB Nation. Matt Derrick does some other stuff with the radio. So again, I'm not saying any of that's a shade any of those guys. I'm just saying if they're independents, they've been grandfathered in, from what I understand. I could be wrong there, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Not going to lie. You're still mad about Juju quitting? Well, you didn't quit. I mean, the Chiefs offered Juju a deal. The Patriots offered Juju a deal. And the words of it, from what I understand, the deal that the Patriots offered was, quote, notably richer than the contract that the Chiefs offered. So what does that mean? More years? More money? More guarantees? All three? Run it back with who we have already? Well, we still need pieces. I mean, you need a wide receiver. You're probably not done at tackle to some extent. You're not done with the D line. I mean, the Chiefs signed Derek Nottie today. I'm sure you guys saw that. I talked about it in the video. But even still, they're not done at defensive tackle yet. Colin Saunders is gone. $1 and 3 Pokemon cards for Diop, said John Hale. Oh. Mike Wolf, Cole, did Diop block you for being negative on Twitter? I don't know, dude. I mean, I've basically said I've shared reservations about the D-Hop trade, but, you know, over the past couple weeks, I said, especially if he's willing to, like, rework his contract, and the Cardinals would take, you know, less than a second-round pick. I actually like the idea a lot. I mean, I never said anything disrespectful, so it's all good, man. I'm not tripping about it. Breaking news, said Justin Freed. The Chiefs signed Terrell Owens to a 1-year, $500 or $500,000 contract. No, God bless. Please, no. Do you think Sky Moore will start next year? Asked Meredith. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he has a lot of upside still. Yeah, I'll be excited. Gunner, QB heavy draft. A wide receiver will fall to us at 32. Why overpay for a vet when we can build cheaper? Well, I still think the Chiefs need a vet and they need to draft a wide receiver, which is kind of why I'm hesitant about if the Cardinals stand firm on the second-round pick for D-Hop, I'd be hesitant to give that up because I think if the Chiefs opt for a wide receiver early, they want to tackle with that second-round pick or vice versa. I think they sign a vet wide receiver of some sort and they draft one. You know, could be wrong, but dude, you're going to roll in with MVS, Tony, and Sky? I mean, McCole is still a free agent. Justin Watson, still a free agent. Juju, gone. I understand John and Justin Ross are on the roster, but dude, they're not guaranteed like roster locks gonna explode next season. I hope so. That would be great. But you know what I mean? So I think the Chiefs, that's what kind of why I talked about what wide receiver options are left. I talked about veteran wide receivers. I'm not saying that it has to be Odell, that it has to be D-Hop. I would think the Chiefs bring one in. Wouldn't even be surprised if they made a trade for one. I mean, give me Brandon Ayuk and I would be a happy man. But will that happen? I mean, I doubt it. You need a press pass, said Gregory. Home field advantage. Cole definitely contacted Andy Reid and he's coming on the stream, confirmed. He bribed him with a couple burgers, said Skittle. And that would be fantastic. I wish. Yo, Michael. Let's go, dude. Thanks for grabbing a ticket to the event. I'll see you there. I know I shouted that out earlier, but I just saw it again. Sign and draft seems to be the Veach path right now, said Casey Harold. Yeah, I think so. Kemp going to Washington, says Tevin. Yeah. I could see why Pringle coming back for special teams. Yeah, who else do they got? They got Cornell Powell. He hasn't played a bunch. Yeah, they've got a few wide receivers signed on futures deals, but they're going to need more. For special teams, too. I mean, that is one. That is an element. Who do you like them drafting for wide receiver? Says Justin Feed. I mean, there's a couple interesting ones. Me and Dan Harms are going to talk about it tomorrow night, but I know like some people have talked Jalen Hyatt. I mean, I don't mind him, but he is fast. Like he ran like a 4.4 40, but he's small. He's like another like like Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, like speed gadgety guy. I mean, if that's what the Chiefs are looking for, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, who are some others that you guys are intrigued by that could potentially be available in the back half of round 1, beginning of round 2? Pringle's like 30. Pringle is 28. No, 29. I bet you he'll be 30 this year. Colton said, I'm still sad about Clark the Shark leaving. Yeah, man, bittersweet. Frosty said, I like Jalen Hyatt a lot. Would you want to pick up D-Hop or Odell? I mean, we've been talking about it off and on all stream. We also did a poll. 70% think that D-Hop is a more realistic chance than Odell. You guys want to elaborate a little bit in the comments? I realized like 70% of people said D-Hop is more realistic than Odell. Why do you think that is? What are your thoughts there? They have to give up more for D-Hop, but the upside is probably higher with D-Hop. What are your thoughts there? Matt Ryan, number 2 QB. That would be a great backup QB. That'd be fire. Wake Forest, says Gary. Hyatt from Tennessee. The latest mock drafts have Quentin Richardson from TCU falling into the 20s. That's within striking range. Ooh, Quentin Richardson. Michael with the 2. Are you a baseball fan? No, I'm not. Not really. I mean, I like when the Royals were in like the World Series and stuff, I rooted for them, watched the games, but I don't really watch baseball, no. Cole, get a chair, man. Your legs can't keep doing this? Oh, I have back problems, brother. I can't really sit. My legs are fine. Prairie Girl said, I must warn you, once you hit 200K, your streams will be filled with a bunch of dillweeds. Nah, it's all good. The mods hold it down pretty well. I feel like Veach is not great at drafting wide receivers. Yeah, he's nailed like O-line. He's been very good at finding cornerbacks, especially like diamonds in the rough. What else? Linebacker, he's done pretty well. I mean, Nick Bolton, Willie Gay. But yeah, he has not really hit like super solid yet on a wide receiver. I mean, maybe Sky Moore will have a really good year next year. So I don't want to speak too early, I guess, on Sky. But yeah, you're right. OBJ's too much of a hassle. Derek Carr should be our QB2. Well, he's with the Saints on a big old deal. What's up, Crocodile? Mel Kiper got us going edge from K-State at pick 31 on his new mock draft. Y'all have to start looking at some of their mocks. I mean, edge is a need. Wide receiver. And tackle, I would say. D-line, defensive tackle. There's definitely needs. Mr. Hunting wants a shout-out. Why? Why is that? He's too silly to know he's a backup yet, though. Who? Derek Carr? Let's have Mahomes as a starter. Okay, I like that. Don't listen to Mel Kiper. He uses a random generator every draft. Oh, wow. Okay. Trade for that guy named Tyreek Hill. Okay. Been there. Doesn't look like Powell's going to break out. No, I don't know that he will. I think the hope was, could he be, wide receiver 4? Could he be, just a depth, like a solid depth piece, maybe? No wide receiver in the second round will be as significant for us, Jim Tanner says. So you're saying go first round? Would it be more so Veach or our scouts on nailing a wide receiver in the draft? It's a mix. It's a team. I mean, the scouts and a lot of those guys are bringing those people to Veach, bringing the tape, but they're all looking at it together. after the draft and people are signed, do you think Frank Clark could come back on a 1-year deal? Asked Nancy. Yeah, it's not impossible. I've talked about this a couple times, but I feel like Frank Clark is not coming back. And the reason why I say that is I feel like if they could have worked it out with Frank Clark, they would have not released him in an $7 million in dead cap. It's not impossible that Frank Clark comes back way later, like around training camp on a 1-year cheaper deal. But I think if Frank Clark and the Chiefs were both dead set on making something work no matter what, I think they would have made it work. And I think Frank Clark would have been willing to eat money, and the Chiefs would have done their best to not have to eat that $7 million in dead cap. They also signed Charles Omenihu pretty early, dude. I think they had Charles Omenihu in their sights, and they liked him a lot. They were high on him. Potentially, that does improve, at the edge position, Omenihu and his ability to kind of flip all around along the line and his production, his motor. But I don't know. I do wish Frank could have stayed. I just kind of feel like once he left, they ate that $7 million dead cap. Like, that was just the writing on the wall. Could be wrong, though. Chris Wright with the 20 gifted. Holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. Thanks for the 20. My. Yeah. Boom. With the bomb. I didn't hear a sound effect.
And when it's grim, be the
Oh, there it
Grim
is.
Reaper and go get it.
That's going to go off 20 times, so I'm going to mute it. But, dude, thanks so much, Chris. Sheesh. Omenihu and JT were shots off the bout of Shark in Orlando. Yeah, they were. T. Higgins next year, calling it now. Oh, yeah, we will see. Cam is in La La Aaron Rodgers land and an even bigger prima donna than OBJ. Are you saying that because of my video just now? Yeah, I talked about on my video today, I talked about Nick Wright. Nick Wright saying that Cam Newton should come to KC and would be a perfect backup QB for Mahomes. Oh, man. Dean Bishop said, I think the defense has improved this offseason. Yeah, they have a couple holes to fill still, but, I mean, Juan is gone. Colin Saunders is gone. But they brought in, I like the Tranquil signing. I think the Chiefs now have one of the best linebacker cores in the NFL. I felt good about him before they brought in Tranquil, and that was a great signing. Mike Edwards is a ball hawk safety. He's kind of high risk, high reward. I think he could, fight Brian Cook for safety number 2, but I think he will be used. And from what I've understood about people who follow the Bucs, they say he's better used in as a rotational piece. But I like that signing as well. The defense had a couple good signings for sure, man. Let's get Stephon Diggs. I think DJ Chark is the best option at wide receiver, says Nicholas, besides D-Hop. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with DJ Chark, because he was it was reported that he went to go see the Panthers. But that's really all that we've heard. Yeah, we didn't need a linebacker, but the price we signed for him, you can't pass it up, said Nicholas. Yeah, exactly. Could we steal Chris Godwin for a second? The Bucs are in a rebuild and need the draft capital. I haven't heard too much on Godwin this offseason. What's his contract looking like these days? He signed a 3-year, $60 million deal. He has a potential out after next year. $35 million in dead cap this year, with only a base salary of $1 million. I don't think the Bucs move off of him. I'll show you what I'm looking at. I think if they moved off of him, it would be next year when The dead cap is 26, but the base salary is 20. Definitely more digestible, I think, for them. I think they need one more year, but hey, I could definitely be wrong. What's the biggest signing so far, asked Mr. Hunting? I mean, for the Chiefs, I don't know. Jawan Taylor, I think from a numbers standpoint, was the biggest financial investment of a signing for the Chiefs. Ominahue was like 2 years, $16 million, up to 20 with incentives or something like that. And I'm checking Twitter, making sure we ain't missing no signings. Why did Juju Smith-Schuster sign with the Patriots? To be honest, it was Belichick, man, said Smith-Schuster. Just the want and the need. You know, the position that I can fill there really caught my attention, and I felt that, like, that feeling wanted in a place. He's a head coach I have a lot of respect for, and I think that just goes a long way. Well, wishing Juju the best, man. For sure. For sure, for sure. What's up, American 1020? I've been appreciating your gifts in response to on my tweets, man. Is D-Hop within reach, like, for real? Dude, I don't know. I have a feeling Brett Veach is gonna leave everybody disappointed, and not that he makes the wrong decision. I think Brett Veach is gonna do what he feels is best for the team. But I have this feeling that there is no move for D-Hop coming. There is no move for Odell, and he has something else planned. But just to straight up answer your question, is D-Hop within reach? It is. He is within reach. You know, I don't know that Veach would give up a second, but maybe a third or a fourth round pick for him. You know, Patrick Mahomes has a little bit of say there. If Patrick Mahomes is like, yo, that guy, I mean, let's go get a ring with that guy, because he lifts the room immediately when he walks in. You know, I mean, Brett Veach, they'll run that by him, and they'll be discussing this stuff. I think it might be a little bit more wishful thinking than some would like it to be, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, let's do this. I'm gonna ask another poll. How likely do you think the Chiefs trading for D-Hop is? And we're gonna do like a couple. We're gonna do like 10 to 30%, meaning not likely. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's see, we're gonna do 31 to 60%. 61 to 90. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm curious what you guys are gonna vote here. All right, answer this poll on how likely Chiefs trading for D-Hop is. I'm laughing at what I said for the last one. 91 to 100%, it's happening in all caps. Mine Spike said we'll win 2 Super Bowls in a row. John Hale, I don't understand Jawan Taylor's contract. Why did the Chiefs pay the guy this much? Honestly, I feel like there's a couple things. They're betting on his age, his athleticism, and the potential possibility that he's going to play left tackle. I feel like they had to offer him a little bit more. Even if they go up in the draft and they get him, or they get a tackle that they're confident they could play on the left side, I feel like they had to pay Juwan about that much with the possibility of him going left. And I bet he had a demand. I think the Chiefs were possibly done with the Orlando thing, and they wanted to move on. Let me look at his contract, though, because it is a 4-year, $80 million deal. But you know how it goes. It's not. I mean, look at this. It's an out after 3. Yeah, it's an out after 3. So with $60 million guaranteed. So, you know, if they draft a tackle that they like this year, let's say to play left, well, they've got a super solid right tackle in Jawan Taylor for a few years. Yeah, you're paying a pretty decent amount of money, but the left tackle is basically nothing because he's a rookie, on his rookie deal, rather. And then you have an out after a few years, so. Let's see how this is shaken out. So far, 183 votes. 10 to 30, so 39% of people say it's not likely, and 40% of people say somewhat. 12% say very, 9% say it's happening. Okay. Mahomes makes the wide receiver, and we sell him like the Pats did. Yeah, I can see that. I find it hilarious that Colts fans wanted D-Hop and they signed Isaiah McKenzie. Their GM is more conservative than a broke man in the Great Depression. Samuel said way too much money for a right tackle. Well, I really think it's because he could be playing left tackle. Yeah, Samuel right here said, no doubt Taylor's going to left. Yeah, I mean, you know, the initial reports were they signed him with the idea of playing him as a left tackle, you know, pending what happens in the draft. But they could just be riding with the guy all the way for left tackle. I think Veach has his eyes on somebody we probably haven't even thought about yet. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, Glow King, about who are wide receivers. We didn't talk about this earlier today, but we talked about it I think last week. But who are some wide receivers that are, you know, mid-20s, have a year or two left on their rookie deal that the Chiefs could potentially try to go snag? And there was a bunch of names that came out of that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I tweet a lot. Oh, you guys will like this. Look at this. Jesus Christ himself commented on my photo. I said, Jesus? 100K? Odell said, I'm just so confused where the quote is from me saying that I want 20 million. All I'm saying is 4 ain't enough, so I said, how about 4.5? All right. Here's a real live look of Colin Saunders in a Saints uniform. Thought that was awesome. Where's this status about this receiver? I don't know where it is. Oh, did you guys hear that we got Deadpool to come and be the head strength and conditioning coach? Ryan Reynolds. This is real, by the way. Just a different Ryan Reynolds. But the Chiefs' former head strength and conditioning coach retired, and the new guy is Ryan Reynolds. I thought you guys liked that. Dude, I probably missed the tweet. Okay, there's Slayton. Slayton's off the board, and I think I talk about it after Slayton was signed. Let me see if I can find it. If not, we will abandon ship. I feel like we're about to abandon ship. No Cam Newton, he's a goofball. Even Belichick couldn't help him. Do you think we could switch Tranquil to safety? I don't think they need to. I think he's linebacker all the way. Preston said, I hate losing Colin Saunders. Yeah, he was definitely a loss. You know, the Chiefs probably weren't going to pay him that much, but he got a bag. It's before this? Oh, it is? I mean, how long ago are we talking? Oh, here we go. Found it. I found it. What do you think of Justin Ross? Not a lot of people are talking about him. Well, he's trending on Twitter right now. That's how many people are talking about him. I mean, we'll see. I'm hopeful, cautiously optimistic about the guy. He's super low risk, bringing him on as a UDFA, and we'll just kind of see if he makes the roster. I mean, some people are very high on him, saying he's wide receiver 1 next year. I don't think that's realistic. Could he contribute next season and make the roster? Yeah, he can. I feel like he has a bit of an uphill battle, but it's not something he can't overcome. That was like a double negative sentence, but I think he could overcome the battle and compete and make the roster. We'll see. I'm not sure. Yo, Jeremy with the 5. Have you been following the XFL? The Battlehawks are a pretty good team. Yeah, we did a live play-by-play reaction to one of their games. I haven't been following super heavy. Not since free agency side started, though. It's been nuts. Essence, what up? Yeah, DJ Chark is an option. Converting a right tackle that is not even considered elite is a project. Yeah, I mean, he's never really played left tackle before. It's just interesting. I feel like when they did that, they signed Jawan Taylor with the idea of moving him left. I just feel like they thought that this idea of Jawan Taylor could yield better results than Orlando Brown Jr. for the money. I don't know. I mean, because at the end of the day, Orlando's contract wasn't crazy. But I just feel like the Chiefs moved on. And you know what? They kind of did. Orlando was in an interview and said when the Chiefs didn't franchise tag him, he had a feeling that they would possibly be moving on. So Eddie said, yeah, Kadarius Toney is wide receiver 1 when healthy. That's kind of the problem. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. If he can stay healthy, yes, but I just don't think Brett Veach is going to bank on Kadarius Toney staying healthy all season. That's why I think they're going to make some more moves. James Johnson, D-Hop is coming to the Chiefs. Yeah, we'll see. Chiefs got a plan. Yes, sir. Chad Gray, like Noah Gray. Is Niang our right tackle? I mean, Niang or Kennard, I guess. Maybe they'll draft another tackle. I mean, they got Prince Tega Wanogho. They tendered him. They brought back Nick Allegretti, but he's not a tackle, not really. So, yeah, right now he is. Thanks so much for the 5, Jeremy. I haven't watched a lot of the XFL. I would love to get T. Higgins, Gregory. That would be fire. What's up, King Caden? How's it going? You can see the awkwardness between Orlando and Veach in the franchise episode that showed Orlando returning to training camp. Yeah, I just watched that clip too. Veach said, we're going to go get a ring and then we're going to handle business in the offseason. That's what he said. No. Oh, no. Oh, wait, maybe do this. Oh, there it is. Uphill is the only kind of battle J. Ross knows. That's facts. Yeah, Orlando did it. Why not Taylor? But, it's definitely an experiment. I think they're high on the guy and his athleticism, though. They believe he can do it. Sweet talk the Broncos for Jerry Jeudy. Not happening, but I do like that guy. Would you consider sending an extra pick or two to Arizona for the D-Hop trade if they eat half of the... I have no idea, Drew. I don't know what options they can do when they talk. I mean, the Chiefs are pretty good at drafting, so I know they like their picks. The draft is 100% best player available. Yeah, you're talking about when it's the Chiefs time? For sure. Orlando didn't cost $60 million guaranteed when he converted to left tackle and he was a Pro Bowler. Yeah, I mean the Bengals didn't want him that long. He's still getting pretty good money though. What about Mike Williams or Cortland Sutton? And both of those guys are in their upper 20s, I think, right? I like them, though. Mike Williams is staying. I believe they just restructured his contract. We in wide receiver trouble, says Steve. Only junk left. Pop going to get a workout. Well, they're not done making moves, I don't think. Zero IQ fans not respecting Sammy Watkins. Haven't heard that name in a minute. Yeah, man, much love to Sammy. I mean, I don't think he's coming back now. He's probably done, but yo, what's up, Austin? Got to re-sign McKinnon. Yeah, I hope they do, Sea-Dog. I do hope that. Do we need Cooper Kupp? Yes. We need a white receiver. I'm just kidding. Well, we had Justin Watson, so we had one guy holding it down. But let me think. Do we need Cooper Kupp? Well, we can't probably afford the guy, but I would like Cooper Kupp. Adam with the 5. What's your thoughts on tight end Darnell Washington out of Georgia? I mean, I've heard good things about him. I love the idea, of the Chiefs taking a tight end, but I don't know, to be 100% transparent with you, I don't know when Darnell is projected to go. If he's going to go early, I would be a little bit surprised if the Chiefs moved on a tight end early based on their current needs, especially when they have 5 or 6 tight ends on their roster right now. Matt Bushman, Jody Fortson, Noah Gray, Travis Kelce. They got another one that I'm forgetting about, but they're about 5 deep right now at tight end. And I understand that Travis Kelce is, not getting any younger, and we need to look, at bringing another one in. And I think they will. But you'll have to let me know your thoughts. How early is he projected to go? And, what do you think about him? Liam. Hey, man, I'm a Chiefs fan from London, UK. Can you explain how the cap space works to a novice fan? Oh, my God. I can't explain that very well. I mean, each team has to operate within the salary cap, but there's it's so complicated because there's a bunch of ways around it. Some people literally say the salary cap's not real, and it's because you can push certain parts of players' contracts into bonuses and convert it so it doesn't hit the cap this year, it hits the cap next year. I am not going to be the guy to be able to break that down for you. It's pretty complex. I bet if you YouTube it, there's probably some videos on there on how it works. I feel like I learn new stuff about the cap every week. Maybe Von Miller wants to come get another ring. Well, he just got a bag with the Bills. Can we get both D-Hop in Orlando, says James? I really doubt it. I like Shark. I mean, there's been no whispers or rumors of the Chiefs interested, but that doesn't mean much. Yeah, that doesn't mean much. Yeah, Matt Bushman. I think I said Bushman, didn't I? Well, Blake Bell is still a free agent at the moment, John. So, yeah, I didn't say Blake Bell. Larry said trade a 3rd and a 4th for Hop and address O-line in the 1st round, get a pass rusher in the 2nd, and the draft a defensive tackle in the 4th. I mean, that's something that could happen. A 3rd and a 4th for D-Hop. Travis is here to stay. Well, yeah, he's here to stay. I'm just saying he's about to be 34? So they've got to start thinking a little bit about the future. I mean, he hasn't taken a dip yet. He did say it was his hardest year in the NFL last season. Nah, Nancy, we won't see what the Super Bowl rings look like until the training camp or somewhere around there, I think. Is OBJ going to the Chiefs? No idea, Tiffany. I mean, the Chiefs have been interested. They were one of the teams at his workout, but that's it so far. Yo, what's up, Matthew? Matthew said, go Patriots. Guys, other teams are fine to be in here. If they're going to be a Laura and just be little dillweeds, that's different. But they can come in here and say that. It's fine. Dojin said, I don't get teams that pay a ton of money to a single player and think they're going to get anywhere. It's why Chiefs org is winning, because they pay smart. Yeah, I mean, every team has a few pillar players that they pay. I mean, the Chiefs have a few of those. Chris Jones, even though they're probably working on an extension with that guy, but Chris Jones, Kelsey, and Tooney, and Mahomes, I mean, those are four pretty big ones. So, yeah, Mahomes' contract's getting a little spicy with the cap hits and stuff, but it's a good deal, obviously, and the Chiefs are making it work really well. Yeah, see, this guy said cap isn't real. Chris Wright said cap isn't real. Noah Gray is the white Kittle? They're both white. What am I reading? Kelsey is the GOAT. Oh, you're right. The cap is exactly that. It's cap. You will take a $5 million fine for going over the cap. Sheesh. Wonder when the last time a team has actually just said, we'll just take the fine. Like, you know what I mean? Thinking a Veach move is Terry McLaurin or Mike Evans for a third in CEH. Dude, I would love, they call him Scary Terry. Is that what they call him? I don't remember, but I love Terry McLaurin. Good receiver. What is Hopkins getting paid from the Cardinals right now? He's got 2 years, $34 million, I believe, left on his contract. Or at least that's what teams would, in a trade, as of right now, before they rework it with D-Hop, owe him. Jennifer said Matthew Thompson is saying the Chiefs cheated in the Super Bowl. Oh. There's people in here saying that right now? Jeez Louise. Draft a tight end, I think yes. I think they will. I think, Logan, I would just be surprised a little bit if the Chiefs drafted a tight end early. But I'll talk. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a live stream tomorrow night with Dan Harms. We'll talk about some of this draft stuff and see some of that. I love Dill. I can't use that as an insult. What's the hardest division in the NFL? Well, all offseason it was the AFC West, but that didn't pan out. It's going to be an AFC division, but I don't know 100% which one off the top of my head. No, I thought they were joking. That's like, no. Oh, before that, someone said Noah's a white Kelsey. No, I've seen that joke. That's funny. But when they said he's a white Kittle, I was lost. The cap is cap. What's up, hot dogs? Why are people talking about the O-line? It's fine to me. Should start focusing on getting key players on the defense. Well, they have made a couple moves. Last week, they got Drew Tranquil. They got Mike Edwards. They re-signed Derek Nottie today. That's just a depth piece for the D-line. But then they got Charles Omenihu. That was a good signing. So yeah, they're working on the defense for sure, but there's more to do, certainly. The O-line, I mean, my only question is right tackle, but I'm not overly concerned at the moment there. They have Niang for a couple more years. You know, you could still like Kennard could take a step forward. You could draft a tackle in a later round or an earlier round, and that could be your right tackle. You know, if they go tackle in the first couple rounds, I mean, there's your right tackle. All right, Twitter, don't fail me. All right. I was looking for an update, but there's not one. Birds aren't real? Dude, have you seen that guy on YouTube? Have you seen that guy on YouTube? That is so funny. There's a guy on YouTube. Yeah, birds aren't real. There's a conspiracy theory that I don't know how to say that word. He's satire. But he was on 60 Minutes about birds not being real. But but he's so serious and believable. It's funny. Look it up when you guys get a chance. It's this guy saying birds aren't real, and he calls them like little spy robots. I don't even remember what he says. AFC East, you think's the hardest? You've got, yeah, that's a good division. Yeah, I mean, that's for sure a good one. That might be, especially if Rodgers goes there. That's the Bills, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Dolphins. Those are four, good teams. I mean, dude, imagine Rodgers goes to the Jets. That's gonna be a crazy one. What's up, Cole? What's up, Jose? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, I didn't realize the poll was still going about D-Hop. So the majority are saying it's either not likely or it's somewhat likely. That's 425 votes, too. Yeah, Uri, the birds aren't real guy is hilarious. He's joking, by the way, but he's believable. Is the beard real? Yes, sir. Darian Hulk Smash Kennard, you right. Jacob Lies said, I'm here. Or I'm late, but I'm here. I'm here. Trey Palmer, Matt Landers, later rounds, says Randall. Kennard gives me Breland Speaks vibes. Meaning like, not really sure how it's going to pan out vibes. I'm honestly looking into holy smokes or DJ Chark for cheap. You think DJ Chark would be cheap? Do you think I'd be able to get, I don't know, dude. That's quite the name, though. Felix Uzama. I could say that name. I mean, honestly, if there's a, just like what Brett Veach did with Trent McDuffie, if there's somebody that's within reach that they have a true round one grade on, they'll go up and get him. Yeah, I mean, I know Uzama's an edge, so that's somebody that that's a position group the Chiefs are going to be looking into. I don't know what the mock drafts right now have him going. If he makes it into the 20s, the Chiefs could trade up for him, but it's going to be, it's expensive to trade up. Yo, Brand with the 5. Other punishments going over the cap could be loss of draft picks and contracts voided. You can't sign new players without going back under. God bless. Okay, so they're not doing that. What is good to... Oh, it means good to see you, Matthew. GTSY means good to see ya. Dude, we need an exclamation point GTSY for the mods. Brand, thanks for the 5, man. How you doing? HD dreaming. Sorry, a little behind. Oh, you're good, man. Not a problem at all. Glad to see you here. You can see the Jets being very good next year with Rodgers. That's crazy. Yeah, the Chiefs only have, like 7-8 mil for a wide receiver without restructuring, says Julian. Yeah, we got to see what other moves they make. Like if they extend Chris Jones, there's quite a bit of freed up space there. But I'll be curious to see what's up there. Does Brett Veach opt to go draft heavy again and just make it work? How's your day going? TK, was good, man. It's been really busy. I dropped a YouTube short earlier today on DeAndre Hopkins, dropped the daily video like right before the live stream, and then we're here. So Tuesdays are the long day. They're the busy day. But yeah, man, lots of fun. The live streams are like, they're one of my favorite things about doing this is being able to hang out with you guys. If we had to trade up for a prospect, what's everyone's favorite? For a prospect? Somebody answer that, man. Yeah, see, I don't know if they'll extend Snead yet, KCDC, even though Carrington, when we talked last, he said that was still a possibility in his mind. But I mean, Snead has like no cap hit this year. So that's why I'm kind of like, if the Chiefs are just dead set on keeping Snead around for years to come, I think they would make that happen. But I do think a Chris Jones extension makes sense. But dude, if they trade Tyreek Hill, I mean, I guess ain't nobody safe unless you're Travis Kelce or Mahomes. I would think Chris Jones is safe. He said he wants to retire a Chief. He wants to go nowhere else. He's made it abundantly clear. We'll just see. Because I keep checking my watch every day for a Chris Jones extension, and there's nothing here yet. They got time. Julian, right. Why haven't they yet to get more cap space? Yeah, I mean, the Chris Jones extension is a way to do it. You could do a bit of finagling, restructuring of some of the other guys with bigger deals. That would be Joe Tooney, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones. They've already done Patrick Mahomes with his restructure. They did like a light restructure with Mahomes. Yo, ballooned. I blew my surround sound during this last Bengals AFC Championship game. You blew your surround sound speakers? Oh my gosh. You must have been playing it, freaking loud, my guy. Where's the Tony lamp? Dang, I don't know. We haven't had the Tony lamp out in a while. Tony! Tony! Mason said Cowboys should have signed D-Hop over Cooks. You think so? I wonder why they didn't. I'm serious. I wonder why. I'm going to sit for a little bit here. Hold on. Huh. I think they looked into it, but I'd be curious why they settled for him over D-Hop. Or maybe they were never really that interested in D-Hop. I'm not honestly sure. What the heck, Julia? What are you talking about? What did I just read? Cole Nolan Smith, A.T. Perry, Chiefs draft. Chris Jones is smart to wait and see how much money is left over after the circus. The man will get paid. There was who was the defensive tackle that just got a bunch of money? Who was that? It was a lot. Do you think Prince or Kennard could hold down the tackle spot? If it's not Prince, I think Darian Kennard might be the likely guy. But I wouldn't rule out the Chiefs drafting a tackle. I wouldn't even rule out them drafting a tackle in the first couple rounds. If they do that, it tells you what they thought about who they have so far at right tackle. Or that they were nervous about that. I eat hot dogs. Have you thought about going back to the gaming channel you used to run and play some Madden? Dude, I've been so busy running this channel, I have not thought about it. I have not. I do miss gaming, though. I started playing a little bit, guys. I started playing, I hooked up the PS4 in my room and started playing The Last of Us on the PlayStation again. I watched the show, so I was like, started playing the game. Cole, all tackles will be gone by pick 14? No, I'm talking about maybe it's not one of the best tackles. Maybe it's not a top 5 tackle in the draft. Yeah, I don't know if the Chiefs are going to get one of the top 3, but I still think they'll go for one. He might be more of like a developmental guy. You know? Think about and I'm not an expert on the draft, especially past drafts, but Creed Humphrey was a second round pick 62. He's a top 3 center. So I'm just saying the Chiefs could maybe try to find somebody that they think they can develop and take a swing on somebody there. Don Gibbs watches me on the PS4. Hey, I'm honored. Cowboys need a better QB, said Mason. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to play video games, Rachel, but I used to game a lot. Mocks have us going defensive end first round. Yeah, I wouldn't rule out defensive end, defensive tackle, wide receiver. I guess offensive tackle, but I'm not sure that that's as pressing at the moment as some of those other positions. According to my son, Xbox is better than PlayStation. True? I don't know. I have both. Like, The Last of Us is only for PlayStation, so you couldn't even play it on Xbox. KCDC, any other stars block you on Twitter? Dude, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, the only people that I would think would have blocked me on Twitter would be like some of the talking heads, because I kind of troll them. I don't really troll players. Like, not really. I troll David Carr, but that's about it. I kind of leave players be a little bit, unless they're like former NFL players and they're now talking heads saying stupid stuff. I mean, then I kind of troll a little bit. What's up, Dude Productions? Dude, I play middle school football in 8th grade, and my quarterback can throw better than who? Oh, better than Dak? Oh, gosh. Yeah, David deserves it, said Burks. I wish they would lock down McKinnon already, said Christy. Yeah, I don't know. He's going to wait. I think he's going to sign late. They just always do that, man. Sometimes they just want to miss OTAs. Like, they just want to chill and enjoy the off season. We have not re-signed Jarek yet, no. I mean, here's the list of free agents that we have left. Let me see if I could find it quickly here. So this is just a screenshot. It's nothing professional. Now, so this is a list of all the Chiefs free agents that have not been signed. Now, there's only one update to that, and Derek Nottie got signed today. Okay, so here's the list. You got Blake Bell, Deion Bush, Carlos Dunlap, McCole Hardman. Ronald Jones actually signed with the Cowboys today. McKinnon. So you have Brandon Williams, Justin Watson, Jerick McKinnon, McCole Hardman, Dunlap, Deion Bush, and Blake Bell. Of these free agents that you guys see on the screen, who do you think the Chiefs are going to bring back? Any thoughts? Yeah, Night Hunter. I made this list yesterday, and there's 2 signings that happened today. Derek Nottie and Ronald Jones. But this is from a screenshot from my video yesterday. I did an overview of free agency for the Chiefs so far. You think Justin Watson? I see some Justin Watsons in there. King Jamie said, how many more days till I get my preseason football fix? Oh, God bless, dude. We got a long time. American 1020, my 4-year-old just asked me what a lawyer is. My dad said lawyer is a nickname for liar when I was growing up. But lawyers are smart people, dude. Go to a lot of school to do what they do. I can't study law. Heck no. Did you play football in high school in KC? No, Hardy. I didn't. I played soccer and taekwondo. Just grew up a Chiefs fan. Watched football all growing up. I'm just a fan. I've never played. Yeah, just really enjoy. Every Sunday, man, watch the Chiefs together as a family. I just love the sport. Make a poll on that. That's a good idea. Better than Zeke? Oh, Ronald Jones is? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand why everyone wants OBJ so badly in KC, guys, and stay healthy. Hey, man. I'm kind of with you. I think I have his last 3 years. Yeah, I'll answer that in a second, actually, but yeah, I love Pacheco. Sharks don't bite lawyers out of professional courtesy. Dunlap and Watson. So a lot of people are saying Brandon Williams, Justin Watson. I see some Jerick McKinnons. I haven't seen any McColes. Is it because you just think the Chiefs aren't going to be able to afford him? I don't think they can. Not currently with their cap hit. Cole, most of these guys will sign after the draft. Some will sign before. But yes, the vets off like Carlos Dunlap, probably Blake Bell, McKinnon, Brandon Williams. Yeah, Brandon Williams was brought in during training camp. So was Carlos Dunlap. Hardman is washed. I don't think he's washed. But I don't know. I just don't know if the Chiefs are going to bring him back. Jeremy said, man, I really want Hardman back. Juju was such a bummer. Is McColl worth it? I don't think so. Why is McColl too expensive? Well, I don't know for a fact that he's too expensive. I think SpotTrack has him around $10 million a year. Yeah, he had a sports hernia. He had surgery on it in the offseason. Taron Vincent looks like a solid tackle, says Dojan. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Only one person I wanted was Jamal Williams. 1-2 punch with Pacheco. Would have been insane. McColl will get some money after the draft. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point, Streamin' Demon. Yeah, McColl can't sign with a team yet. Yeah, he can't pass a physical. It's actually a great point. Yeah, because he just had surgery right after the Super Bowl. And so, yeah, that's why he hasn't signed anywhere. I see the future. You see the future in my head? Nice. Hopefully it looks good. The future. You got to play Call of Duty and see what homes you've done there? What? What are you talking about, James? I was playing Call of Duty last weekend a little bit. I'm not that good. You draft edge first round. What would you focus on second round? Tackle or wide receiver? Oh, at this point in time, wide receiver. Probably. Call me personally, I'd rather have D-Hop than Odell, said Shane. How about you? Yeah. I mean, D-Hop probably the better receiver right now, but he costs more. A lot more. And draft capital. Odell could still be an effective veteran presence. If he stays healthy, he'll be cheaper. No draft capital. So there's pros and cons to both. Yeah. All right, let me get this big old... Let me move this. Okay, let me do zoom out, move here. I mean, this is Odell's last 3 years in the NFL, man. We've talked about this a couple times. Oh, I thought it was this. Do I not still have that? There it is. I mean, 319 yards, 3 TDs in 2020, tore his ACL. 537 yards, 5 TDs, tore his ACL the next year. Didn't play last year due to an ACL recovery. So I have no idea how Odell's going to be. His workouts look good. John Ross and Sky could take McColl's role, says Logan. I mean, honestly, Kadarius Toney, it kind of fits right into that role. What's up, Angelo? I think Sky's going to have a breakout next season, says Jacob. I hope so. That would be freaking awesome, man. McColl has said that he wants 8+ receptions every game. Said 2 to 3 isn't working for him. He will leave once he can and get a bag. Oh, he said that? Like on Twitter or something? Is that what he said? I mean, I don't blame him. If you look at OBJ's entire 9-year career, he's only played 3 complete seasons. Really? That's actually crazy. The interview he did last week? Okay. That was, who was that with? I didn't even watch the whole thing. That wasn't with, Kyle Brandt, was it? McColl Hardman interview. I don't even see the interview on YouTube. Somebody let me know where it was, and I'll watch through it. That's a lot of receptions per game. Facts. Yeah, KCDC said, don't forget Cheeto was a 5th rounder. Yeah, he fell because of off-the-field issues. But you could always try to find diamonds in the rough in the later rounds for sure. GW said, I'm sorry, but McColl is broke. What the heck? Josh Gordon didn't do much. No, I think these guys are on a little bit different level than Josh Gordon, but yeah, he didn't do much. Excited to see Justin Ross play next year, said Jericho. Hey man, if he can get healthy, it'll be an intriguing thing to follow. You think the interview was on okay, Good Morning Football? Okay. Cole Hardman, Good Morning Football. Dang, I don't see nothing. What happened to Tua Tagovailoa? He's still on the Dolphins. Yeah, he's still on the Dolphins. He's just chilling. We should trade McKinnon and draft picks for Olave. Well, McKinnon's a free agent, but I do like Olave a lot. Cole, can you scroll up and look at my comment? Okay, I will try, Shane. Probably better to just comment it again, because there's a lot of freaking comments. Holy smokes. Oh, do you think a healthy Tony could be a top 10 receiver? Yeah. At least in the top half for sure. I think that's just the biggest caveat, the biggest what if is his health. Cole, it's a bad sign that Justin Ross hasn't posted anything on TikTok. No, he was just running up the hill today. I shared it earlier. Yeah, look, he was just doing this today. For what it's worth. He ran up a freaking hill. Look at this. Look at that run. He just ran up that hill like it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't even tell that he had foot surgery. Look at that. Sheesh. All right, I think we're done watching this guy run up a hill. That's all we got. He's trending on Twitter because of that clip, by the way. That one clip, he's trending on Twitter. Looking like an all-pro on that hill. I finally got some Chiefs gear, said Angelo, and wore it on college campus during Chiefs sweater jacket. It was so cold around the 30s in South Carolina. Hey, let's go, man. Swag out. Swag out, baby. Your knees hurt looking at that video? I couldn't run up that hill. I mean, if a dog was chasing me, I could run up that hill. I could probably run up the hill faster than Justin Ross if a dog was chasing me. But if there ain't no threat to my life, I ain't getting up that hill. Marley Cook said, how high can we trade up in the first round? I mean, you could get up there into the teens. It's going to cost quite a bit. Maybe even some future picks. Like from next year's draft. You can get up there. It's going to take a lot, though. Troy Kuhn said, if Justin Ross doesn't play this season, I think his football dreams are done. Yeah, this will be a telltale sign for him. I mean, you've got a lot of guys that can kind of float around. They're like fringe players, kind of bounce around from practice squads. Like, if it doesn't work out for him this season, he could still have that capability and still be able to work his way up. We'll see. If he gets hurt again, I would say. But if he stays healthy, you never know. Cole, I tried to buy a Lombardi Trophy t-shirt from Chiefs Pro Shop, but sold out. Oh, man. Come on now. I was just at the Pro Shop over the weekend. Thomas said, when do you think we can expect another signing? Dude, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, honestly, the Chiefs need a bit more cap space to make a big signing. They have enough. They have like $9 million right now, $9.5 million, but that's not including Tranquil's contract. That's not including Mike Edwards' contract. Then, you need about $3-ish million for your draft picks. They could make some moves. It'd be smaller. I would expect, maybe they re-sign a couple of these free agents back, like these guys. Maybe we'll see some. Actually, I know I have a source, actually. It's a source of a source that said another signing is happening this week, but they wouldn't tell me who. And so I'm not going to claim that I know who, but they said that this person is on this list. So they also said it's not anything too crazy. But who could it be? No idea. We'll see if that even happens. I have no idea. Could it be... I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards Justin. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Justin Watson. Like, it's got to be a younger guy that doesn't want to wait to sign. Maybe Deion Bush, Justin Watson. One of those two. You think Carlos Dunlap? I just don't know if... I don't know if they're going to sign, like, some of those vets that are in their 30s. I don't know if they don't like to sign that early a lot of times. But the Chiefs could be persuasive. Yeah, I mean, Justin Watson is one. He's only 27. He could want to come back. We'll definitely see. Don't hold my word to it. But the person that I talked to did say that on this list, there's one more coming this week. No idea who. No idea when. Watson could fit right now. Yeah, Watson wouldn't break the bank. You could very easily fit him with the Chiefs' current cap space right now. A lot of people are saying Justin Watson. Well, Naughty already happened. Somebody said Naughty. He got signed today, Tevin. Yeah, he got signed today. Y'all forgot about John Ross? Well, not really. I talked about him earlier. Like, they have John Ross and Justin Ross on the practice squad, but I kind of somewhat put them in the same category. They're not the same player, but I'm like just cautiously optimistic about them. I'm cheering them on. But I don't think the Chiefs are going to go into this offseason with holes at wide receiver and say, oh, that's fine. Justin Ross and John Ross will fill those. I mean, I think they're going to, at the very least, bring in competition and just have these guys fight it out. Angelo said Cam Newton. He's not on this list. Blake Bell could. He's in his 30s. Meaning he could wait. I could also see Blake Bell signing earlier. It's got to be Blake Bell, Deion Bush. Who knows? I probably shouldn't even have said anything, to be honest. But we don't know who it is. I don't even know who it is. Cam is a head case. Yeah, Cam Newton. I made a video about him tonight, Holly. Nick Wright said he should come to KC. Yeah, Tevin. That's true. The QB sneak special. Do you think we got the better result from the Tyreek Hill trade, said Shane, or asked Shane. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say that they didn't when they won the Super Bowl after trading him, but I think you need to see who they draft this year or what they use that 4th round pick this year that they got from Miami, and then just see how the other draft picks just kind of pan out over time. I mean, Tyreek Hill's a generational player, and he had a freaking awesome season last year. Yeah, it's got to be low money signings. Yep, KC, you're 100% right. Yeah, we're still getting picks for Tyreek. We won a freaking ring, duh. Yeah, I was like, well, the Chiefs won, so yeah. Depends if the QB sneak will remain legal in the NFL. Well, it'll remain legal, Angelo, but the version of it where people get behind the QB and push them forward may not. I'll take 13 over 10, but won't be upset either way. Chris, what are we talking about? I'll take 13 over 10. Who's 13? Chris, you got to elaborate. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Odell over D-Hop. Bro, thank you. I'm over here like, what? Okay, thank you. You would take Odell over D-Hop. Okay. Bro, I'm sorry, man. I was like, also the reason why I was confused is because Odell was number 3 on the Rams, but he was 13 with the Browns and the Giants. So I was like, whoa. That had me thinking for a second at 10 o'clock. Byron Pringle. Hey, he could be coming back. You don't want Odell drama? I don't think he's as big of a drama queen as people think he is. But he is a higher profile guy. No fullback next year? Chad, that could happen. We'll have to see. If they don't use a fullback, do they go extra tight end? Do they go extra running back? Extra wide receiver? What are they going to do? Yeah, D-Rob's DeMarcus Robinson's a free agent. Colgan and Byron Pringle is a free agent. Imagine bringing all them back. It's not happening. D-Hop seems more realistic over OBJ if they can structure D-Hop's contract within a trade. Yeah, then it's better than trying to scrape money for OBJ, said Noreen. Okay, I like that. Yeah, Burton's with the Broncos. Mm-hmm. You want D-Rob back? Says Hot Dogs. As a Bills fan, what's up, Polka? As a Bills fan, something really want D-Hop going to the Chiefs. You don't want D-Hop going to the Chiefs, but as a channel supporter, it would be cool to see him rocking a Chiefs jersey, getting a last chance to get a ring. I appreciate that. You're talking about, D-Hop? Hey, man, that would be crazy. Speaking of that, let me check Twitter again. Anything happen? Nope. No. Nothing happened. We need some defense. Well, we've made 3 defensive moves. I mean, linebacker, defensive end, and safety. We're filling needs. We'll address a little bit more in the draft. Need D-line for sure. Bob said, do you think Isaiah will be sad without Juju? I think so. They were close friends, yeah. American 1020, can you please list on top of your head our defense, bro? Can you list off the top of your head our defense? Looks like we're ready for war. Well, I mean, you got Chris Jones, you got Charles Omenihu, you got George Karlaftis. I mean, they brought back Noddy, they brought back Turk Wharton. So there's some of the D-line. I'm probably missing a couple. But then the linebacker's looking real good. So you got Nick Bolton, you got Willie Gay, you have Leo Chanel, and then you have the newly signed Drew Tranquil, safeties, Brian Cook. Obviously, Justin Reed was brought in last year. They just signed Mike Edwards. They don't have a 4th safety right now, I don't think. But then the cornerbacks, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, L'Jarius Sneed. So yeah, those are probably the majority of them. I'm sure I missed a couple, but those are all kind of the big guys, or the main ones. And yeah, definitely excited. I mean, Sneed, dog. Chris Jones, him. Couple of the big ones there. I mean, Jalen Watson really stepped up. Danny said, do you play any video games? Yeah, I've been playing through The Last of Us. I might even play tonight. Now try the offense, says Shane. All right, well, you got Jawan Taylor. I'll put him at left tackle. Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, and then right tackle is, I don't know, Darian Kennard? No. Maybe Lucas Niang. We'll put him there for now. Obviously, you got Mahomes. You've got Isaiah Pacheco, who I'm very excited about. And that's really like the only running back. I think they have, hopefully McKinnon comes back. Rojo's gone. They have CEH. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, part of me is like, CEH is going to stay as depth. and I wouldn't mind it. Some of you guys are like, nah, dude, screw that. Get CEH the heck out of here. I don't care if you trade him for a bag of Pringles. Like, just get him out. But he could be depth. We'll see. Excited about Pacheco. As far as wide receivers go, I mean, you got MVS. He's back, by the way, for sure. You got Sky. You got Tony. I'm excited about those three. You've got the J. Ross squared guys on the practice squad, Cornell Powell. But they got to make a little bit more moves there at the wide receiver position. I think Sky is going to take a step up. Tight ends, obviously the GOAT, Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, Jody Fortson, they're all back. I mean, Shane Buechele is back since I'm going to talk about QBs, or since I just glossed over that with Mahomes. I think that's it. That's most of it, at least. Chad Henne, yeah, he retired. How will we fill in for him? We'll probably bring in a veteran QB to compete with Shane Buechele. Yeah, the linebacker core looks really good, Nash. Really good. Might be the strongest outside of like the interior trio of the Chiefs O-line. I mean, that might be the strongest part of the team. Brett Veach going to bring in some more Pringles. Imagine he comes back. I like Lamp. Jarvis Landry would low-key be sick. Dude, Jarvis Landry on his Twitter, he just shared a photo with lightning bolts the other day. It made me think he's going to be you guys look at this and tell me what you think. Does this mean nothing? Does this mean nothing to you? Like, why the bolts? I took that as Chargers, but maybe not. Will Tommy Townsend come back? Well, the Chiefs did tender Townsend. The Chiefs tendered Townsend, but I think another team can match it. How long is Devontae Adams' contract? Because I thought he was on a 1 year. No, he has well, I don't know off the top of my head. I think he has a couple more left. Devontae Adams. Oh, God. He definitely has a couple years left. He signed a 5-year, $140 million deal, but he's got an out after 2024. The Raiders do. But it's still a dead cap of $15 million and a base salary of $35. He's under contract till 34 years old. 35, he's a free agent. Oh. Andrew Sparks said, Jarvis still out there? What's your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed, but that's not like the full answer, you know what I mean? Definitely not a full answer. He's like, 32? I don't even know how he played last season. Everyone's saying no to Colgan. Oh, Andy Reid retires, Cliff Kingsbury takes over? Not happening. Not happening. No, sir. You think we'll ever draft a wide receiver 1 while we have Mahomes? It's a great question. I don't want to say no. It's because it's not out of the realm of possibilities that could happen this year. But I do think Mahomes has shown the ability to draw out the best in people. So I don't think they have to. Although, to be fair, Kelsey's not getting any younger. Hill's gone. Like, you got to start bringing in people that are going to carry the load for the future. And, maybe Sky plays a piece of that. Tony's got a couple years left on his deal, but you got to start bringing people in. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Chris Rice said nope, because with 15, we always pick in 28 or later. Yeah, I mean, you could get a wide receiver in round 1, but it's not going to be like one of the top 3. They're all going to go. Like, some of them that the Chiefs may get is like, oh, we're afraid that he's going early round 2 and we're not going to get him. You could try to trade back, I guess. The day Kelsey retires, you'll cry. Man, we can't be talking about that. Play Forts and more, says Bradley. Cliff Kingsbury would be a horrible hire. His play calling with the Cardinals and game calling was dog doo-doo. Cliff and... Yeah, where is Cliff Kingsbury? Or did he come back yet? Angelo said, are we okay with the corners on the defense now? Yes, but I still wouldn't be surprised if they added one for competition. Yeah, I am confident, but I still think you could add to that room. I mean, Snead's the only guy with experience in the room. Everybody else is on year 2. That's it. Not sure there's a full answer out there. May need to draft a diamond. True, Andrew. Are we spoiled as a fan base? I mean, over the past 4 years? Yeah. For sure. Trade CEH, says Hernandez. I mean, not going to get much for the guy. Spoiler alert? What's the spoiler? Yeah, Perry, I like your profile picture. It's lit. It's got a skull with the logo on it. Chiefs logo. Let's go. Blake said, what are we doing with CEH and what's your mock first round pick for us? Well, I don't know what we're doing with CEH. Part of me thinks we keep the guy, although Carrington and others are like, he's gone. He didn't go to the parade to celebrate. He went to a fashion show in New York. That guy's done. He's not going to be here. He doesn't want to be here. He wants to go and get used, kind of like Rojo. He wants to go and get production. He wants to get the ball. I mean, CEH needs to stay healthy. And as far as who the Chiefs could mock in round 1, I don't know. At the moment, a lot, I could see an edge going, but who? I don't know off the top of my head, man. I am not a draft expert. I'm getting into it slowly. I feel like I say that every live stream, but there's so much to it, man. Thankfully now there's a bunch of mock drafts and stuff coming out, so I can at least start getting more familiar with potentials that the Chiefs could take. Do you like being bald? Yeah, I don't mind it. Been shaving my head for I don't even know, man, 4 years. GWS, I'm spoiled. I love it. I was 50, then this. Hey, it's been absolutely fantastic. CEH for a cheeseburger? Dang. Yeah, CH had a good first half of the season. It was weird. He kind of started out hot, and then they just slowly started working Pacheco over him, and then he got hurt. We have something with McKinnon and Pacheco. No, for sure, Nash, but the problem is at at this point in time, I have no idea if McKinnon's coming back. Hope so. Lit City Lambo said, Philly, what up, dude? What's up, man? Anything to make the Bengals worse, said that's NFL. Favorite Okay, wait. Jacob said favorite non-basic player. Maybe you just mean not a stereotypical player like Mahomes or Kelsey. I like Snead a lot. His story is freaking crazy, dude. Mom was in prison for 5 years. His dad was in prison for 12 or 17 years or something crazy. His brother helped raise him, and that's the brother who died last year. Snead has a crazy story. I like Snead a lot. Cole, 35-year-old Woods being released from Seahawks, a viable option for us at nose tackle. Jeez Louise, 35? The Chiefs definitely have to add there. They brought back Noddy today. DT, but they've got to add there. They're not done. Justin Watson was your low-key fave. Noah Gray, I like that one, Jim. Would you rather have D-Hop or Metcalf? Jeez Louise. I don't know. DK probably because of his age. I'm not sure he's a better receiver than D-Hop. Where's that $500 dono? Wait, what, Pacey? I don't see none of that. Yeah, I like Snead a lot, man. Who's better, Mahomes or Brady? Oh, Mahomes. Ben, thanks for hanging out, brother. Yeah, not sure why we didn't go for Gardner Johnson. Is that who you're talking about? I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah. That would have been interesting. Nelson Aguilar, it's great when he catches the ball. Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, I don't know, Jacob. I don't know what they're talking about. Brand with the 5 digging into it. Arrowhead Addict listed us with 13 wide receivers fielded in training camp for both 21 and 22. We currently are at 9, including futures. Okay, so they typically will add a few more. Spider-Man said, I'm saving up and going to donate my life savings to you soon. You need to ask your wife's boyfriend first. Tyler Lockett. He's not leaving the Seahawks, is he? Brand, thanks for the 5, man. Can you see us making Snead a safety? He has kind of played in that role before. Jared Watkins, what's up, man? Said love the channel. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Glad you enjoy the content, man. Yo, Cole, can you buy me a ticket to a game? We'll probably do that. We'll probably give away a ticket for a game. That'd be fun. That's a good idea for next season. It's Mr. Thruple, said Rachel. Oh, man. I like your voice. Well, James. Thank you, man. Glad you like it. Miles Murphy Nolan, Smith Lucas, Van Ness, and then Ozuma. I don't know how to say Ozuma. I don't know how to say the other name. Yeah, there's a few. It's interesting that last year the Chiefs were very high on George Karlaftis and very confident he'd be there at 31. I think it was 31, right? Or 30. One of those two. And he was there. That's crazy. Drew S. I have no idea, bro. No idea. Jackson Smith might go too early. I don't know if the Chiefs could get him. Karlaftis needs to get stronger. Yeah, I mean, he'll continue to grow. He's still pretty green in the football game overall. Yeah, JSN ain't falling to 31. I mean, I don't even know, like, is he even going to make it outside of is he going to make it to 20? I don't even think he's going to make it there. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about Sky? Yeah, great. I'm excited to see him this season and see him take that step up. Chris Wright with the 5. Next year, Cole bangs the drum. I don't know what I'm doing. It's definitely 10 o'clock and I'm tired. Chris with the 5. Let's go, man. Thank you. Appreciate the support. And, dude, if we can bang the drum, I'm all about it. Let's go. Beatbox Fire. What's up, Chris? Do you like tea or are you mostly a coffee drinker? I mean, honestly, if it's got caffeine in it, I'm down, Rachel. I'll drink tea. I do drink a lot of coffee. Do you collect Chiefs football cards? No, not really. Honestly, I don't really like the Chiefs, said Knothead. All right. Fair enough. Didn't some guy say they donate 500 if you made a GG emoji? I don't think 500. I think somebody said maybe $5. No, someone said 5 gifted. Yeah, someone said 5 gifted, but I don't know who said that. That was last week. Does CH get cut soon? Nah, Tim. He's on the last year of his rookie deal. He either gets traded or I don't see why he would get cut. Who's your favorite Chiefs player? Oh, yeah, Mahomes, man. Justin Ross, will he make an impact? Yeah, we'll see. I have no idea. There was a video of him training today, and I wish the guy the best. And, he's going to have a chance to compete and make the roster. I'll tell you that. What are your thoughts on Trent McDuffie? Well, the guy that goes camping? Nah, Trent, yeah, man, he's a great draft pick for the Chiefs. Upgrade Arrowhead or build a new stadium? Upgrade Arrowhead. I don't think they're going to build a new one. Black coffee has caffeine in it, but not as much as an average cup of coffee. Oh, black tea? Ooh, honestly, I'll drink any tea. I'm down. Do the Chiefs need another corner? Possibly, Logan, yeah. Is Tyreek better than Juju? Yeah. They're kind of different receivers. But if you said, would you rather have Tyreek or Juju, I'd probably say Tyreek. Yeah, I mean, that guy's a freak. I'll drink any Tank 7. I'll drink any coffee, any tea. KCDC with a 20 bomb. KCDC says, 2 hours you rolling. What time you got to get up for work? Keep the dream alive, killing it. KC, appreciate it, man. This is my job. So, if I work late tonight, sometimes I'll have a little bit later start tomorrow. But I'm always just searching Twitter. If there's Chiefs news that drops, I'll be on it quick. But my typical day, I do like PT or exercise stuff in the morning and typically get my day started around like 10 a.m. That's like after exercise, see the fam, shower, like all that stuff. Thanks so much for the 20, man. Super generous. Yeah, I quit my job, KCDC, back in September. This is it. But yeah, I normally get off at 10, so I'm definitely getting off here in a second because we've been going since 8. Well, like 8:04. Who would you get? OBJ or D-Hop? D-Hop. Probably so. I watch Twitter on and off all day for news. Same, Christy. I remember the day you streamed when you quit, said Jacob. Yeah, man. We were at like 20,000 subs. I know, bro. I'm in your Venmo. Is that you on my Venmo? There's like one person that gives like random donos on Venmo. Oh, that is you, Darren. Hey, let's go. The Venmo man. That's you? Okay, I'm piecing it all together now. Dude, thanks so much, man. Knothead, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Still not happy about not re-signing Orlando. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever know the full behind the scenes there, CP Sticks. It seems like the Chiefs were ready to move on. Yeah. And they definitely went elsewhere. Chris Wright Cole quit job, put faith in HBT Nation, rolled dice, and won. Congrats on 100K and counting. Man, you guys are the best. Yo, Charlie, what's up, dude? Have you checked out... Oh, whoa. Have you checked out Jonathan Mingo, wide receiver from Ole Miss? More athletic than A.J. Brown. And he's getting like no hype. No, but I'll take a look at him. Jonathan Mingo. I just watched two receiver videos before the stream, but I don't recall hearing him. 6'2", 21 years old, Jonathan Mingo. We'll have to look him up. Definitely. Yo, Rudy with a 10. Yo, thanks so much for the 10, man. Let's read this question. Okay. Okay, how would you feel if the Chiefs moved up a couple spots to select Bijan Robinson? Just curious because some are calling him an all-time prospect and might even be available in the 20s. I mean, I would probably lose my mind if the Chiefs drafted a round 1 running back. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, this camera might get ripped off the wall. I'm breaking this light. I'm chugging this water. Like, the whole gallon. Then 3 beers. Putting lemon juice in my eyes. And quite possibly eating this mic. No, I'm just kidding. I understand that we have PTSD from a round 1 running back, but honestly, if Brett Veach and company are that high on the guy, I guess I wouldn't rule it out, but I think it would be pretty unlikely that the Chiefs are going to go for a round 1 running back. I wouldn't rule it out, though. What do you think? Thanks so much for the 10. I see some laughs in the comments. Valerie with the 10. Keep up the amazing work, Cole. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't eat this mic, but I probably would put lemon juice in my eyes. Valerie, thanks so much for the 10. Get Mitch Holthus for an interview? I could definitely reach out. He's in a lot of mock drafts going to the Chiefs or where? Bob, thanks for hanging out, brother. Not a round one running back again, said Jacob. Steven said, I'm so late. Trust in Veach. In Veach we trust. Were you more happy when we won Super Bowl 4, 54, or 57? Well, I wasn't around for 4. I was not alive. I think I was more happy for 54. I mean, I broke down. We won 54. You're mad Orlando signed with the Bengals? Yeah, I wouldn't think they're going running back, Harold. But dude, last year I said there's no way Brett Veach is trading up for a cornerback in round 1, and they did it. So I'm not gonna rule it out, but it would be pretty unlikely in my opinion. You think we could trade for D-Hop and CH will be in the trade package? I mean, I wouldn't rule that out if they ended up trading. You were 45. You were 45 during Super Bowl 4. So you're 100? Jeez Louise. Give yourself paper cuts in between your toes. Ooh, if we draft a round 1 running back. I mean, hey, he's a dog, though. Yo, Rudy, thanks so much for the support. You got to let me know. Would you take that? Would you take Robinson in round 1? Would you go for it? How many subs do you need before you become a full-fledged local celeb? I don't know. I have no clue, man. I mean, we went to Union Station a couple weeks ago, and I got stopped by 4 people for photos. So it's kind of happening quite a bit. You personally enjoyed 57 the best. The Eagles were legitimately a great team, probably position by position better than the Chiefs when we whipped them. I mean, the 49ers were a great team too. Maybe, Jimmy G was not as much of a threat. Cole already is. I mean, I don't really know what the definition of a local celeb is, but I mean, if we be getting recognized, the beard cannot escape me. I cannot escape the beard. SR said we take a running back in round 1. I want to know what Veach is putting in his pipe. Oh, he's doing some hard stuff that night. Oh. Thank you so much, Brenda. Cole is humble. The beard isn't. Brand, it won't leave me. It's funny. They'll come up to me with my YouTube channel pulled up, and they'll be like, "This is you, right? This is you, right?" Dude, one guy at Union Station, he was starstruck, which was really weird because I'm like, dude, I just sit here in my basement and make vids, but he was like, no way, dude, are you? He was like, are you Redbeard? Just going crazy, and I was like, yes. I was like, the YouTube guy? He's like, yeah. The rest of the people just kind of come up and be like, hey man, are you the Chiefs guy? I love your stuff. A couple guys asked for a photo, but that one guy was like, no way. And I was getting scared. Oh, fanboy if I see you in real life. Oh, man. Just come say, hey, are you responsible for this channel? 500p spending their night hanging with Cole? Nah, it's all good. I appreciate everybody. I'm not a GM, but if the situation presented itself, I might get trigger happy. If he was available at 31, I wouldn't pass, that's for sure. I just think it would open everything up offensively. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Think about Kareem Hunt when he was here and just what that did for the Chiefs offense. It was insanity. All right, I'm going to answer 3 more questions. How do you feel about Orlando to the House Cats? It's fine. I mean, once they found out the Chiefs were moving on, I'm pretty sure him and his agent started seeking out teams or seeing who were seeking them out, and just made Orlando wanted to get paid a little bit. Also wanted to go to like probably a well-ran organization, and the Bengals, they're rivals of the Chiefs, but they're a good organization. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for the guy. I was surprised. What's the distance to the moon? Dude, I have no idea. Let's look it up. What is the distance to the moon? 238,900 miles. That's the distance to the moon. We learned something today, folks. Brenda with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm still laughing about the moon. That thing is so far away. Thank you for the 5, Brenda. Got to be 10 to 15 miles. Yeah, well, you're off a little bit, Curtis. Charlie said, I went to training camp 1 year, and there was one guy there that was screaming at Andy Reid. Coach Reid, Coach Reid, Coach Reid. And he was a grown man. People are weird. Yeah, I'm pretty chill about that stuff. Like, I don't know. If I saw a Chiefs player or something, I would definitely, if the opportunity presented itself, I'd say what's up. But I ain't yelling at nobody. You know what I mean? I ain't yelling at nobody. Where's Cam Newton going? I don't know. If anywhere. How's the weather in KC now? It was like rainy today, man. A little chilly. Chiefs have many friends and many foes. Biggest threats to the Chiefs this year? I mean, it's probably always going to be the Bills, the Bengals. I mean, those are two. Certainly. I mean, the Chargers have been a great competition for the Chiefs. Bro, if I ever meet you, we'll have to bring it in for a hug. Heck yeah, man. We'll hug it out. It's fine. Yep. Cam isn't going anywhere. I don't like, he thinks he's a starter, but he's probably a backup. Yeah, we definitely have to see about that. Hey guys, I gotta go. I've been on here since 8. It's been 2.5 hours almost. Do you have shirts for sale? Yeah. What is it? iMerch or exclamation point merch? It's in the link too, man. That should work. Yeah, want some exclusive HBTC merch? Check it out. Yeah, it's merch.hbtchiefs.com. We've got this shirt. I was ready for you. Isaiah Pacheco shirts. We got that. We got Tony shirts. We got coffee tumblers. Yeah, for sure. I was ready for you. Boom, right there. Yep, thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out. Charlie, appreciate it. American 1020. Josh, Holly. Yeah, we got Poppy over here. Lil Poppy. Pacey. Chris. No, you the man. Holly. All the mods, thanks for holding it down. I saw Brandon here. Flip was in here. Holly. K. Wayne's. I think you've been in there the whole time. K. Wayne, hope you're doing well, man. We're going to schedule the members-only live stream soon, guys. The members-only Zoom call. The members-only live stream, we're giving away 4 tickets to the event, the draft event, my pre-draft hangout, rather, at Boulevard. We're giving away a jersey. We're giving away some coffee. And then the members-only Zoom call. We'll get that scheduled as well. Probably do the Zoom call this weekend. So be looking out for that. But we'll do the members-only live stream here soon as well. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We got Kadarius Tony emojis in the chat. Keep an eye on the YouTube community tab is where you'll get notifications on when the live stream and the Zoom call is if you're a member. Chief Kelsey, thanks for hanging out, man. Maybe I'll have your son on here one day. You can talk some smart Chief stuff. Stay out of the fridge? I ain't eating out of the fridge. I do intermittent fasting, man. We don't eat this late. Steve, stay out of the fridge. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for every like, comment. I'm trying to exit. Jay is asking good questions though. Is it iMember? iMembership? There should be a join button. I think it's through the $sign. But man, thanks for all the likes, comments, gifted memberships. I think it was Chris dropped 20 gifted. A bunch of legends, man. Thanks for all the donos, all the comments. Just you guys being here, being engaged, and hanging out. I appreciate it more than you know. And until next time, which is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for a hangout with Dan Harms. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hey, man. What's up, man? It's Trevor Lawrence here, man. I got real nice hair. But Chiefs suck, dude. But we're worse. Okay, bye.